Hello students, in the last videos we have conducted the elections. And in this video we are going to see that what makes election in India democratic. Means we are going to see that the election that we have conducted, are that elections democratic or not. We have seen, we have divided the constituencies. After that there was the voters list, then reserved constituency, then what was there after reserved constituency? Nomination of the candidate. After that, nomination of candidate, election campaign, then what was there? Please tell. What was there? Then the voting and the counting of votes. Now in this way we have conducted the election, and now what is there? What makes an election in India democratic? What makes election in India democratic? Rigging of booth, excessive use of money, misuse of government facilities. What is there? These problems are there. When we overcome these problems, then we can say the elections in India are democratic. What is rigging of booth? Rigging of booth means booth capturing. What is there? Booth capturing, or sometimes what the others, the party members, what they are doing, they are putting the false vote. They are casting the false vote in the election. That is rigging of booth. Then excessive use of money. Party members or the party, for winning the election, what they are doing, they are using the excess money. Means they are using a lot of money. Why they are using and how they are using the lot of money? They are bribing the voters. They are using the liquor. For pamphlets, letterhead, many more things they are using the money. Right? And what is there? Misuse of government facilities. The party, those who are in power, those who is in power, what they can use, they are in touch with the government officers. Government is under the, officers are under the parties, that those who are ruling party. So they can misuse the government facilities. So what can be there if these things are not there? Rigging of booth, excessive use of money, misuse of government facility, then what will be there? There will be the elections that will be in a democratic way. Who is there to see that rigging of booth, excessive use of money, and misuse of government facility has not been done? An independent institution is there in India. That independent institution is a election commission. How it is democratic? Who is going to check? Independent election commission. It is their prefix independent, that makes strong the election commission. Election commission is the body that is responsible for conducting the election in the country. In free and fair manner. Right? Whether elections are democratic or not depends on who conducts the election. It depends on that an independent body has conducted the election or the government has conducted the election. If the ruling party will conduct the election, then what will happen? Only ruling party will win. Right? So it depends on who conducts the election. In India, an independent body is there. The name of that independent body is the Election Commission. Right? What is there? Election Commissioner. The head of this election commissioner is known as Chief Election Commissioner. That is CEC. CEC means Chief Election Commissioner. What are the powers with the Chief Election Commissioner? What are the powers with the Chief Election Commissioner? Number one, enjoys the same power as a judiciary. Enjoys the same power as a judiciary. Means in India, judiciary is free. Nobody can question on a judiciary. Nobody can question on judiciary. Same, Chief Election Commissioner is also free. He is also having the enjoys the same power as a judiciary. Right. Next, CEC, Chief Election Commissioner is appointed by the President. Is appointed by the President. Once it is appointed, appointed, then CEC is not answerable to the President. Then Chief Election Commissioner is not answerable to the President of India. And your question is, who is the President of India and what is the tenure of a Chief Election Commissioner? What is the tenure of a Chief Election Commissioner and who is the President of India? And it is virtually impossible to remove the CEC from his or her post. It is approximately impossible to remove the CEC or the judge or the president from his post. Right? What is there? A process is there. A process is there to remove the CEC, that is Chief Election Commissioner, Judge of the Supreme Court, Chief Justice of India, and the President. The process name is impeachment. The process name is impeachment. This is the process. What is this process, impeachment? Impeachment means when 2/3 members of the parliament, of the parliament are giving their vote or their consent against the CEC, president, and who else is there? Judge. Then what can be there? He or she can be removed from his post. From the post of president, from the post of Chief Election Commissioner, or from the post of a judge. Right. So, powers of Election Commission. Now next thing, these were the powers of Election Commissioner, and now the powers of Election Commission. EC, Election Commission takes decision on every aspect of conduct and control election. Means when elections are there, then everything is under the control of Election Commissioner. Means he will decide in what way elections will be conducted and who and how will control the elections. Next thing, it implements the code of conduct. I told you about the code of conduct. From the announcement of the date of election till the election day, what is there? Code of conduct is there. Code of conduct means what is there? Some guidelines are issued by the Election Commission that everyone has to follow. Whether the independent candidate, whether any other party, any party is there, they have to follow the code of conduct. If they violate the code of conduct, and if it is proved, then what will be there? The candidature can be cancelled. Right. Next thing is there. EC can order government to follow some guidelines. Means now government has to work according to the Election Commission. Now the government has to work according to the Election Commission. Means the government EC can order to government that they have to follow some guidelines. Right. When an election duty means when elections are there, all government officials will work under the Election Commission. It is mandatory. They will not work under then any minister or any government. That the time of election, when election duty is there, government officers work under EC, not under the government. Right. And next, can order a repoll. If any officer, election officer, is complaining against anything that in our constituency elections are not conducted in a proper manner, then what can be there? EC can order. Who can order? EC can order a repoll. Means repoll in that particular constituency. Right? If these things are there, if there is control on reaching of booth, excessive use of money, misuse of government facility, if control is there on this, and independent and powerful election commission is there, then we can say what makes that elections in India democratic. If out of 100, 80% elections are good and 20% some bribe and other things are there, then we can say that elections are conducted in a free and fair manner, that are democratic elections. Right? So these were the topics, right? What makes election in India democratic, and independent election commission, or the powers of election commission. Revise the chapter thoroughly, make the questions, and make the notes of these, right? Till then, stay home, stay safe, be healthy. Thank you.